What's good? Party X up in this bitch. And you already know what I'm on. I don't watch Joe Rogan. That's why I'm not subscribed. But this is about the Epstein files, about what the FBI doing, what the FBI is doing about it. This nigga Kash Patel, I don't know this nigga, but I seen some clips. I'm like, fuck it, let's watch it, because I can guarantee you a great conversation. Well, since I'm not talking to anybody, but still, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I'm gonna watch some of it.
If you want to,
I ain't give a fuck about China until they release COVID, bro. I don't care what nobody says. China did that shit, bro. That was a bioengineered that was a bioengineer attack. Biomedical attack on America, bro. And I truly believe that that was the impetus of World War III, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was willing to go to the army. At that point, I'm like, oh yeah, nigga. Fuck, I'm going to the army, bro. Cause I'm done being a victim. At that, I remember when I had COVID. I took the COVID shot too. The COVID shot made my shit worse. I was coughing up blood. I did not go to. I was coughing up blood. I had a bag. I thought I was dying, nigga. When I was laying in my room, I was like, I want to kill somebody, bro. Cause in my mind, niggas trying to kill me. This is why I can't believe why most Americans don't understand what's going on in the world. Because they listen to CNN, they listen to the news. The news is over with. It's all podcasts now. It's all podcasts, and most people don't listen to podcasts. Most niggas wake up in the morning and drive to work with nothing on the radio. They literally drive to work listening to nothing. And let's give them credit to doubt. Let's say they do. They come home, they listen to the news. It's literally nothing. They don't know. Most people don't know. So they would never be prepared. COVID was supposed to be a wake-up call. COVID was my wake-up call. I never wanted to kill somebody more than when I was on COVID. Because I thought them niggas was going to kill me. That's how it was. Because I was literally dying, nigga. My head hurt. My eyes was bulging. Where I got the shot was pulsing. And you might be saying, oh, he's fighting the disease. Nigga, I was healthy before I got that shot. You might be saying COVID has no symptoms. Nigga, I drink herbal tea. That's it, nigga. That's my solution. I never got sick, nigga. Until that moment. I'd never been so sick in my entire life until COVID. And the shot made it worse, nigga. So I'm like, not the shot made it worse. Because how they make vaccines, they put the virus in the vaccine, but a small strand. If I'm fine without the shot, that means I don't need it. I don't need it. COVID was in people's minds so fucking much, bro. A nigga can cough. Oh, you got COVID. It creating paranoia and fear. And at them, I never wanted to kill nobody more, bro. Like literally, bro. Because I just had to lay in my bed. I couldn't move. I lay in my bed. All I think about is killing a nigga, killing a nigga, bro. Not nigga, but somebody, bro. Somebody, bro. Cause them niggas was killing me. I truly believe these niggas want to kill me. You call it paranoia, call it whatever, but I don't understand why nobody has that mindset, bro. Y'all don't understand. Other nations will literally kill you, bro, to get at your nation. Look at your parents. Look at your siblings. I'm not trying to create anything. But I'm just getting in the mindset of when I was on that bed. They trying to kill us, bro. And niggas don't care. Niggas don't know. And if they do know, they don't care.
and
Because it's not in their face. And that's the most dangerous type. I didn't even watch this shit because I know what I'm talking about. Everything that I've ever watched, I already know what niggas are going to say, because most people will not understand it if you don't have a vigilant mindset. I'm paranoid. I'm always paranoid. I'm even now I'm paranoid. I'm thinking these niggas watching me, even though nobody watching me. Because at the end of the day, when I was on that bed, bro, I know these niggas know. I know they know. They coming for me. They coming for everybody. But I'm just saying, bro, they coming for everybody, bro. Nigga, it's the red dragon, bro. It's not the eagle, bro. It's the red dragon, bro. Because a dragon is an evolved snake to the highest form. But people want to talk about an eagle is an angel. No, it's a dragon. The division between Lucifer and Satan is the wings. Satan don't have wings. Lucifer do. Like, bro, that's the dividing. They both have wings. But it's a difference. One has scales. The eagle does not. What are you scales from the... Bro, this is why I can't... This is why I don't talk about this shit, bro. It's China. It's China. Fuck India, fuck Canada, they're the distractions. It's China. Because China is way more evolved with technology than we are. The reason why that Trump got into office was to defeat China. Because from the AI perspective, we are behind a decade. That's why when you go to the great big bill, they say states cannot regulate AI for the next 10 years. Because from a statistical standpoint, we are behind. AI in China is advanced. They got face recognitions. They got social credit score. They got all this shit. So the citizens can't rebel. Even if China do some fucked up shit, the citizens can't rebel because they on a lockdown. Trump ain't... The politics that is going on today doesn't give a damn about it. They're just doing that to the citizens so China can see we serious. But deep down, nigga, we doing that shit because of China. We can't let China beat us. Because if China beat us, then we hella fucked. Does not matter what political aisle of side you're on. We're all fucked. But niggas don't know that because niggas don't care. So let's just keep going. I'm yapping so much and I'm not even 10 minutes into the video. I already know what this shit's going to be about. I only seen one clip. And one clip was when he was basically saying, if Kash Patel was basically saying that if he had a video of Trump doing some shit to kids or any elite doing shit to kids, he would give it out to the public. That's the only clip that I saw. But for the rest of the video, I've never seen it, but I already know what's going to happen because I'm a vigilant American, bro. I just don't have a gun. If I had a gun, it's over. You can't tell me shit. If I ever had a gun, nobody will ever tell me shit. I already know how to use a gun. I know how to reload a gun. My big brother taught me how to clean a gun. He legally owns one. I know how to do a gun. But I don't have the money for it. If I had the money to buy a gun, oh Lord have mercy, I have an armory. It's so profitable. The reason why it's so profitable, because China sells cheap labor. The difference between China and America is the vast number of people, so they can sell cheap labor. That's why the Democrats trying to import illegal immigrants over here. And the reason why I hate the fact that people hate black people, you don't probably can't even hate they probably don't even hate black people. They just don't understand. Black people were the first experiment for the new Americas. Can we use people that we deem as subhuman for cheap labor? We had it worse more than any. I'm not saying the current generation, but our ancestors, they had it worse than anybody because it was chattel slavery. And chattel slavery, they don't give a fuck about you. They're gonna abuse you. They're gonna do anything to make you into a worker ant. Now let me relate that back to China. China doesn't do it physically. They do it. They do it mentally, and politically, which is even worse than the physical form. Because you can be a free nigga, and you can be a free nigga. You could be a locked up nigga in America, but your mind is straight. And in China, nigga, your mind is fucked. You like a child type shit. So we had it first. We had it the worst. But China could just do cheap labor, and everyone's gonna buy. Everybody's gonna buy it.
They're not making a ton of money off of it, right?
But they do it anyway. They don't make no money off the cheap labor, but they do it anyway. It's not to make a profit. It's to create a coalition with other companies around America. I already know it. I just don't say because it's not substantiated. Because you believe I don't have any credentials, but I do, and it's called wisdom. I have wisdom because I study niggas. I study these niggas. And most of these people in positions of power are so selfish, bro. And that's why they're so easy for me to determine them. I can see it coming a mile away. You're evil. You're a selfish person. So everything everything about you is going to be scripted to me. Bro, I glaze myself. I do, because I understand. In my last stream, I literally said, I think it was 2 streams ago, I said I can become an evil psychologist and make you nigga. I could literally go back to school. If I'm ever in college, nigga, I'm here for the money. If I'm ever in college, I'm literally just give me money. Just give me my paper so I could just make you these niggas pop pills. These niggas are gonna put, I'm telling you this right now, they're gonna put these drugs in these hormone pills, bro. So every time you feel like a woman, you get a rush. You get a rush of acceptance, and it's a euphoric feeling. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna put this shit in they probably already done it, probably small amounts. So as long as they keep popping these pills, these hormone pills, they get happier and happier. That's why when they say, oh, I transgender and I feel happy, I feel elated. Nigga, why you think why, nigga? You gotta keep popping it. You have to. These niggas are drug addicts, bro. And if I was an evil ass nigga, I could make buku money off this shit. I could say, here you are. Here you are. You're this, you're that. Here you go. They gonna put this shit in transgender pills, bro. They already put, and I don't put it past them. Want to know why? Because it's already, why you think niggas don't drink faucet water anymore? Why you think niggas don't like drinking faucet water? They push shit in the water, nigga. They push shit in the food to make you weak and docile. And they're going to do it to the Rainbow Squad. I'm telling you. And they already did it. I'm telling you.
Market pills, and those are the ones that have fentanyl in it? Or is it?
They use the pharmaceutical market to manipulate the statistics to push an agenda. So if they doing it to transgender people, they could put us to the statistics and say, look, when they transgender, they happier, they're more excited, and that is why you should do this to be an ally. Man,
Molly and things.
That's why I don't believe in that shit. And the thing is, I'm bi, nigga. I supposed to be an ally to this. I supposed to be an ally, nigga. I supposed to fit into the spectrum, nigga, but I don't, nigga. Wanna know why? Cause I'm a real ass nigga, and I can see game from a mile away. If you a real nigga, if you was raised up right, nigga, you was learned to pay attention, to look for your surroundings, to hold yourself to a certain degree so you won't get stereotyped. I do that. I'm an epitome of that, and that's why I can see it coming from a mile away. It's going to happen. It's probably already has.
Things like that have been laced with fentanyl.
So, great question. Nobody asked these questions.
Wait, Paul.
Laced with fentanyl.
Because Joe Biden, the entire time that Joe Biden was in office, this nigga had prostate cancer. This nigga was dying. Bro, this is what these niggas do, bro. They make a fucking cocktail. Niggas are so stupid. They think they put a drug in Joe Biden. No, it's a cocktail. And for every drug, it's a specific thing. Most normal drugs are general. You know, back pain. Take one pill, your back pain, all pain is over with. For example, Joe Biden cognitive ability. They probably put this nigga on hemp seeds. And it's not just a cocktail of it. It's a concentrated one. It's a more pure one. You see niggas talking about ashwagandha. Joe Biden was taking the purest ashwagandha of all time, mixed with the purest hemp seeds of all time. They probably had this nigga on the highest concentration of natural medicines, natural medicines that increases your cognitive function. That's how this nigga was able to be in office for 4 years on prostate cancer. That's why when niggas talking about eat your fruits, eat your this, what is the concentration of it? What is the concentration? How pure is it? Because cocaine is good, but have you ever had some pure cocaine? I'm talking about the 1980s cocaine. I'm talking about the ones gonna have you seeing it's pure. I never did cocaine, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to make a relatable make it relatable. It's about the purity of it. Like weed nowadays is garbage. I stopped smoking weed. It's garbage nowadays. I'll never do it because it makes my head hurt. But back then, weed, boy, it wasn't weed. It was marijuana. It was marijuana. It was pure. It didn't have you paranoid. It have you, yeah, that shit funny, my boy. Type shit. Nowadays, weed got me. What the fuck's going on? You see what I'm saying? And it's to the point where I can't even inhale the fumes of it. I hate secondhand smoke. It makes me angry, and that means that the weed is horrible. Drugs, I don't like drugs nowadays are horrible because it's fake now. It's for profit now. Back then, they were doing it for the love of the game. Brother, come get this good marijuana over here. Me and my boys, we at the skate park. Come on, I swear to God, bro, this is the greatest strain of weed of all time. Bro, you gotta hit it, bro. You hit that shit. It's a paradise. It's a paradise. It's not like that no more. The one thing that the public does not understand is the process of criminality in America. They don't understand the judicial branch in the government. There's a process. You in the public space, you can say that person guilty. Get the public opinion to give street justice to the perpetrator or perceived perpetrator. This is why the Me Too movement was so crazy, and how you could the women saying a man is a sexual offender, a rapist, this, that does more damage than if it wasn't even if it was false. Because he can go to jail, put in a bin, but if it's false, he's still out in the public eye. He still has to deal with the aftermath. He can be proven innocent, but it does not matter to the public because to them, he is what it is because believe all women. Now let's tie that back to criminality, especially when it comes to government officials. And even more, especially if they've been in the government for a long period of time. They have to make sure everything is substantiated, documented, and there's no opinions. It has to be beyond, not a shadow of a doubt. It has to be beyond the shadow of a doubt. You can't just look at someone, government officials. He's a criminal. You have to prove. You have to have proof, a cold, hard proof. It has to be so hard proof that you can look under the belt and see which one is harder. That's how hard the proof has to be. You get what I'm trying to say? And it happens. It has to go on for years. It has to go on for years because if the public the thing is I hate about the government, they think the public is going to do something. The public of America ain't going to do shit. It won't. It won't change. It won't do nothing. But they have to put these people in prison. But they can't just do it willy-nilly. It has to be documented. It has to be proof. So when you look at the history books, even the future generation say, "Oh, that man was guilty." You know what I'm saying?
Remember who knelt?
I literally just said it. It's the person. It is the people within the organization. It's like this. What is the definition of a home? The home is the people. The structure is the house. Everyone lives in houses. Everyone lives in houses. But do you have a home? Everyone is subject to the Department of Justice, but is there a Department of Justice? The president lives in the White House, but is there a White House? The White House is symbolic. What is white? To be pure. It's a house of purity. Of purity. It's supposed to be pure people that is in the White House. A pure person full of justice and love for the American culture and American people The Department of Justice, someone who loves justice, embodies justice, and does whatever it takes within the protocol to give out justice to people who are deserve it. But they do not do that. That is the problem. We have a system. There has never been systemic racism. There has never been anything with the system. It is the people inside of it. It's the people inside of it. Once they go, there is no system. It is the people that are all this system, this government. Those are just stand-ins for people. Eliminate the people, and what do you have? Nothing. But niggas don't get that. They want to destroy it all. Just get rid of the people. But from what I've gathered, they can't get rid of these people because they have people around the world to support them. And that is a difference between normal American people and private citizens. Because we're normal people. You're not a citizen. You're not a citizen. There's no citizen. There is no citizen. There's normal people and there's a private citizen. Private citizen has worldwide connections. I'm not saying you can't have that as a normal person, but the power that these private citizens have, we can't comprehend it. Because most normal people can't even remember where they put their car keys at. They can't remember the simplest of things. If you are a private citizen that has worldwide organizations and worldwide support, you have to remember so much shit. You have to remember that. I literally just said that shit, bro. I'm a prophet. I literally just said the difference between private citizens and normal people. This nigga is the head of the FBI. I'm a nigga. And yet I'm on the same wavelength as this man, bro. No paper, no degrees, no nothing. The difference between me and this nigga is a piece of fucking paper. Wait, pause. That's disrespectful. I think that's disrespectful. It's a lot of differences, but I'm just saying from my point of view. Like if I had a piece of paper, I'd be on Joe Rogan too. You get what I'm trying to say? And no, I'm not trying to disrespect the guy. I'm not trying to make him pull him to my level, but I'm trying to say is that I'm on the same the way my mind is working right now. It's the same as his. He understands that. I understand it. But the problem is most people don't get it. Most people don't understand. They still on racism and slavery and plantations. It's the same thing, but it's evolved. We're all black people now. And the people that has these worldwide connections and can do whatever I want, do whatever they want, the cabal, they're the white masters, they're the overseers. And it's changed so much that black people not mean color, but it means black people, like unnecessary people, scraps, half a subhuman, cattle, a slave, white. Bro. I'm not about to explain. This is why I don't explain this shit, bro.
And what I want to do is
this shit is so fucking simple to understand, bro. But most niggas won't get it, bro.
lay out that entire.
No, wait. I think most people will understand. It's just that they don't care about it because they do not have the ability to do something. I don't care about anything unless I have the ability to do something. I can't do anything. I'm like, this doesn't count because it's just a podcast. But most shit I don't care about unless I have the ability to do something. And that's how most people are. If they can do something about it, they'll give a shit about it. But if they can't do anything about it, it's the government. That's just how it is. The difference between private citizens and normal people is power. Now you can choose to have you can have righteous power or evil power. And it just so happens that most people want evil power. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Epstein killed himself, But they let that nigga kill himself. Because there's no point of putting that nigga in jail, bro. You gotta understand, bro. When you commit a crime as such as visceral as sacrificing children, raping children, eating human body parts, spirit cooking, doing all this satanic cabal shit that Epstein was doing in the name of Jewishness, because that's really what it's really about. You cannot live with that. You cannot live with that, because no matter what you do, at the end of the day, you are human. That's why when niggas be talking about transhumanism and AI robotics and shit, nigga, you cannot accept it. Will never happen, because at the end of the day, when you commit something as such as visceral as the things that Epstein did on that island, you cannot live with it. So there would never be a point to where humans would transfer themselves into a different type of consciousness, which is artificial intelligence. It will never happen, because artificial can't die. Anything artificial cannot die. Epstein could not live with what he had to go through, nor he could not accept the laws of the consequences from the laws of man. He had to kill himself, and the people who watched over him had to let him do that, because that's part of the pact you make when you're part of that industry, when you're a part of that, when you are part of those beliefs. They have to kill themselves. They have to, because nobody can be worse than you. Nobody can be your own devil. They are their own devils. They have to kill themselves. In Death Note, what did Light do? How did he die? How did he die? He had all that power. Ryuk was light. There is no difference between Ryuk and Light, and that is Epstein. There's no difference between him and between the devil and him. And because he cannot live the mortal life longer anymore, he has to take himself out. And the people who watched knew that. Most people know what I'm talking about. Well, not most people. Most people in positions of power know this type of thinking. That's why that's why Epstein had to do it. Because that's the deal. That's the deal. And you can't, bro. I know this shit. I didn't read this shit. I know about the rituals and all that stuff. But the pack, nigga, bro. But you gotta study that shit, bro. I mean, not study. You have to understand it, bro. You have to understand. And this is why they make celebrities go crazy. When a celebrity sells their soul and the industry makes them go crazy, they're pressuring them to kill themselves, because they have conversations with the demons of the affected celebrity, and the demons are saying they have to choose. You have to choose the mortal life or the quote unquote riches that is in the afterlife, and they have to choose. Those who stay are stuck in a state of limbo. Their awareness is fractured. That's why they're not a normal person. They have to use weed. I mean, not weed. They have to use drugs. They have to use sex to cover it up, because they're a fractured being. They're in two realms at once. Epstein had to kill himself because he was in two realms at once, and the human mind cannot take that. And most people, I'm about to skip this, because they know you. That's the pact you make. You have to take your own self out, because they live long enough to become the villain. That's the thing. And when you finally are at that stage of the villain, you have to kill yourself. At the end of the day, I'm a real nigga. This podcast dropped a lot of fucking dimes, but I probably dropped a lot more because I'm just built different. But Epstein did kill himself. I mean, he convinced me of that. He convinced me that Epstein definitely probably killed himself. But yeah, if you really got to the end, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. Party out, bro.